Hey guys, this is Summer, and this time I'm going to do a daily energy for the Divine Feminine Twin Flamer community out there, okay? So I've already pre-shuffled the deck. I'm going to cut it for one last measure and see what's going on with the Divine Feminine today. I just love you girls and guys who carry feminine energy. I just love you, okay? I have so much support from you, and I'm watching you grow, and I just think it's amazing. But I only have 30 minutes because that's all I have left in my recording space, so let's get started. What's going on with the Divine Feminine today? Spirits, guides, and angels, please give me a message for the Divine Feminines. Thank you. Stop, you guys. Cut it out. Dog and cat fights. No pun intended. Bandit just loves aggravating alley cat. He just loves it. Stop. Okay. So we have the Page of Air with the Ace of Fire. So that's Page of Swords with the Ace of Wands. So this is all new type of energy that the feminine is going through right now. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, this particular Divine Feminine has responded to the masculine recently or presently is going to, but I feel like this is a little bit of recent energy carrying into today. The present energy. The feminine responded to the masculine in a very honest way. In a very logical, without tact. Just the delivery was non-empathetic, had zero empathy, and the masculine felt it. The message, the back and forth communication, the conversations that you've been having, feminines, with your masculine was a bit challenging for you. So you took a step back and thought about what you were going to say and wanted to say something in response that was neutral, that was very non-emotional. So you reciprocated and delivered the masculine a reciprocal message back that was very challenging for them as well. You brought some sort of truth to the masculine. I feel like you were very untruthful and honest with this message. I feel like this was all about messages that were sent to the masculine. Oh, excuse me, to the masculine. Whether and for some of you, I'm seeing that the masculine didn't even message you. You messaged the masculine with some sort of truth and change of plan that you're going through. And you delivered this so fast and so open and honest that it honestly threw the masculine for a loop. This information he received was very challenging for him, and this, for some reason, not only did you decide feminine, I feel like you communicated him into some way, shape, or form that you're changing your life. You no longer want him to be a part of it. You're moving on for the better. You're doing yourself. And told him you're starting new. You're starting over. You're starting a new opportunity. Maybe some of you have relayed that you're starting a new job, or you've advanced in your career and you're changing your life. And for the masculines, this almost, and I hate to say this, but out of curiosity, this made him want to offer the feminines a new opportunity and a brand new passionate message back. So this is the current energy you have right now, feminines. You were very logical and impulsive with your communication with your masculines, or going to be very impulsive and logical, and deciding to start new, having a whole new passionate beginning for yourself and for your life without the masculine. Wow. Yeah, you're starting anew. You would like to start with him, but you almost see that your energy and time is better spent on yourself and your life and your beginning. And it's like the only way you were able to jump into this newness was to leave him behind, and almost like it was like closure when you told him this, when you explained this to him. And in a selfish, immature way, you're almost were sending this to out of curiosity to see if the masculine would care. I'm getting. So almost like you're still playing a cat and mouse game, but you also needed closure and clarity on the situation. That you've told him, I'm no longer thinking about you. I'm starting this brand new venture. For 20% of you, for a small amount of you, I feel like it's a relationship or getting to know someone. A lot of you, I feel like it's a career or just the mental clarity of leaving them behind and starting off anew and having this brand new passion for your life and your purpose and for your future coming up, for your new endeavors, for wanting something new. That's it. That I found the word. You're craving something new. You're craving something non-toxic. You're craving something that wants you and you want it back, and it's all equal and there's no drama and there's no this and that. And you're communicating that to the masculine, I feel like, or you just did. And you, even though feminines, you think this is challenging, you're still going to storm through it like the fiery person you are. And the masculine, this is very challenging news to him, because I feel like he had plans of working it out, which you really didn't have time to hear and didn't want to hear. You were very honest with him that the situation is not going to work out. It's never going to work out. And you've already made up your mind that you're you found your passion, you're on a new beginning, and you don't want him to be a part of it. Is what I'm getting. You opened up to the universe and you said, universe, whatever comes my way, I'm open to receiving fully. I'm open to receiving whatever you want to throw my way. So proud of you, feminines. Especially my ones that are in separated and communicating, that have been having, I have a lot of people of mine that come to me for readings and my viewers that have been having a lot of trouble lately. A lot of trouble getting past certain things, their masculine pulling them out of their energy. And this is you deciding, no, I am not to that level. I'm not strong enough yet. I am not ready. I need to go back into separation fully and discover myself again. And maybe I'll come back whenever I have reached a point where I'm powerful enough to be around my masculine and not lose my power and not lose myself. So I pulled another card, and it's the Hermit in reverse. And this is showing that you're no longer hiding your voice to keep the masculine around. You're no longer dimming your light for others, especially the masculine. And you've come out of hermit mode. You've come out of meditation and solace and being alone and thinking real hard about what you want and the journey and your life aspirations. And I feel like you did that enough for like 2 or 3 weeks, I feel like. And you're like breaking out of it hardcore, and you're no longer the hermit, okay? So let's see what the challenges are going to be for the feminine. What are the challenges for the feminine? Okay, so the challenges for the feminine is the masculine never coming back, the masculine never stepping up. And her biggest challenge was accepting the masculine and continuing on the journey and fulfilling those prophecies that the in the feminine's head of expecting the worst from the masculine. Your fear, feminines, was staying up night after night after night and being in heartache and heartbreak and wondering about the masculine and wonder if he's coming back and wonder if he's going to communicate and all these things. And that has been your biggest challenge thus far. And in a way, if you think about it, that's control. So your challenge was to let go of control and look at things from a different perspective. And what Spirit is trying to tell you to learn in this situation is it's important to be yourself, no matter what. No matter if your masculine's in front of you, no matter if your boss is in front of you. I mean, not in a way you could get fired, but it's important to be true to yourself. Because when you're not true to yourself, when your masculine's around, your ego and your fear and your repulsion and all of those things come to the surface, and you automatically resent him and then resent yourself, and then you just want to be away. And so these self-fulfilling prophecies of you and your masculine not working out and expecting the worst to occur led you to push him away, to a temporary standstill between you and your masculine. So let's see if we can find any justification for this. Your challenge is not being able to make a decision, because if you were able to make a decision and you didn't care what the masculine thought of you ending this forever and for good, you wouldn't have communicated with him at all. You wouldn't have said, I'm done, I'm moving on, this is it, la la la. So subconsciously, you still can't make a decision with the Ten of Swords. You can't decide if this is real or manipulation. and you're wanting to stand in your divine feminine power again. So you're fearing stepping away, but you're doing it anyway. So fear and not deciding is what your challenge will be during this, feminines. So let's see what's going to happen. Or what is the feminine going to do? Sorry, what is the feminine going to do? What is the feminine going to do about this? There's some trying to come out, trying to tell me something. What is it, Spirit? Thank you. What is the feminine going to do? Oh, gracious. Okay. So when I asked what you're going to do, feminines, I feel like you're going to follow your path with your divine counterpart. I know that's not what you want to hear, especially when you're pissed off and you're in your power. And I so applaud you on that, and stay in your power. This should be a good lesson for you to always stay in your power and never, ever let anybody's energy dull your shine. If they are, walk away or go to the next room or tell them, you know what, no, negative Nancy, get away from me. I'm happy. Let me be all over here in my happy shit and come back when you're happy, you know? So you will go back, and Spirit's helping you through this. There will be a completion of this, and you will find happiness through, I feel like you're going through a repetitive cycle, feminines, of where you get on your power, you get knocked off with your masculine. You get on your power, and then you let somebody knock it off. On and off, on and off. Well, this time it shows me that you're doing this for hopefully the last time, because you're at a completion with the world. And you're finally figuring out how to balance out staying in your power and being in this divine union or communication with the masculine. You're finally figuring out how to keep your power around his energy. This is a good omen of you're going to find joy and contentment in the situation. In the near future, your guides and angels are going to send you messages of a job well done, of congratulating you. And they're telling me that you're going to know what it is when it happens. Some things are going to be as simple as coins and feathers for those of you who aren't too spiritually gifted. But for others of you, they're telling me that the ones who have a routine of seeking validation from their spirits, they will show you when you've completed this cycle, when you've completed this. And they're going to show you your path of enlightenment and congratulate you on ending and having this completion of this repetitive pattern that you've had. So all this was a huge lesson of you standing up for yourself and staying in your power that you've worked so hard to gain. But you will have completion in this, and you will have come back to communication with union, and you will come back to him. And in essence, you're never apart. In 5D, we are always together. In 5D, we already knew this was going to happen. And it was already pre-planned for the feminine to have these tests and these challenges and these ups and downs. And they're telling me to show gratitude whenever you complete things, whenever you're happy, or whenever you complete something so hard or get through something so hard or have a passionate new beginning, all these things you need to show gratitude towards, okay? So let's see what is going to happen for the feminines. Non-feminines, what is going to happen from this situation? Thank you. Yep, that's even more validation. Your guardian angel is coming to show you, as long as you honor your commitments and stay true to yourself, your guardian angel is coming and going to divinely guide your divine counterpart back to you. And your angels are bringing him back, your masculine, back in a way that shows you his loyalty, his dedication, and that he's ending these patterns, and so are you. You got the Devil with the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So it's saying honor yourself, honor your commitments, because this Devil energy is leaving you unless you decide to repeat it again. Our guardian angels are coming down. They're going to validate with whatever gifts you're used to. And if you're not, ask them for some validation in a form that you will know. Name a specific thing, and they're going to let you know you're on the right path as long as you honor your commitments and show them that you're really done with this and that you've learned your lessons, and you buckle down and get things done. Your guardian angel's on the way, and it's going to help boost your masculine to being this dedicated lover that you've wanted, this stable. And I feel like this is also going to help you financially. You getting rid of this toxic energy that you've had of losing yourself within people, and when people come around, you like dim your true self. You know, you'll be a spiritual person one minute, and then somebody very like Christian like comes around very, you know, holier than thou type of person, and you dim your light. So as long as you honor yourself, this Devil, this is ending. It's ending. So that's beautiful. Okay, let's get a love message of how about the divine feminine. Give me a card for the divine feminines, please, Spirit. Aww. And give me some words of advice for the divine feminine, please, Spirit. These cards are too big for my hands. One message for the divine spirits, please. What piece of advice can you give them along their journey? What piece of advice do the divine feminines need to hear today, Spirit? Spirits, guides, and angels, please give me a wonderful piece of advice to end for the divine feminines. What do they need to know? Okay, whole bunch popped out. Oh, goodness. I was trying, you guys. I was really trying. There we go. Okay. So the main message they want you to know today is you do not have to settle. I don't know if you can see it. I have to pull out to... You do not have to settle. If your divine masculine is not up to par to you, if your divine masculine is not treating you right, if your job is not treating you right, if anything in life is not treating you right and you think, I just might as well give up, that is not okay. That is not loving yourself, and you obviously have not learned your lesson. Do not settle. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Do not settle for less than the best of what you deserve. Do not settle for less of yourself to make others shine. Don't ever do that. Because if you feel like nobody else is going to love you, come to me and I'll love you. I'll love you with all my heart. I promise. But the main message is here. Don't settle for weak shit. Because you deserve it all. Don't settle. Don't settle yourself mediocre. So you can be happy, or think you're happy, or accept a lesser person not equal to you, okay? And in your heart space, it's saying it's safe for you to love. You've blocked off your heart since this thing has been going down with your masculine. And it's telling you to open your heart back up, whether it's through gratitude, whether it's through loving your friends, going out loving yourself. It's safe for you to come out now. And if you don't now, you may be blocked for a while. Okay? So open your heart so you can receive the higher energy. So since you've opened yourself up to new beginnings and you know you're no longer going to settle, go ahead and open your heart too, feminines, and you'll be surprised what comes back to you, what vibration meets you, okay? So, again, I hope this helped. If any of this resonated with you. Oh, also, I see a lot of air here. Air signs, definitely. So anyways, if this resonates, please drop your comments below. I love, love, love hearing from my feminines. I do from my masculines as well, but my feminines are always the one who I have closer communication with and closer relationships with, and text me, you know, on a daily basis. And I love you guys, and I want to be here for you, just like everybody was there for me. And I hope we're here for each other. And let me know your concerns. If you have a specific problem that I didn't, you know, like I touched the base of it but didn't get down to the core, write it in the comments, you know. I want everybody to show love to everybody on this page. You know, don't just be out there for yourself. Help others. And guess what? Your vibration will level up. And that'll bring you closer to union. So help each other and love each other. All right. Well, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Namaste.